What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kaiser Axel here, bringing you another battle in in the Maverick Monotype tournament. Here, I have my opponent, Nino. He's bringing the fairy types, and I've got the whole steel types. Looking at his team, he does have some mons that I was worried about. I was really worried about the Fluttermane and this Iron Valiant, but I think we have some really good stuffs. Um, uh, But he also has an Amorous. I planned for the Amorous, but that Magirna might prove to do some stuff. Just heal and save when we can start. But Nino does have some terrifying Pokemon. The Serena is his wildcard Pokemon. I have opted not to do the wildcard Pokemon. I have my Goldango. It has enough stats in it to outspeed anything that is not speed boost for these two. Yes. Yeah. I don't think I would outspeed this, but we'll see what happens there. Magirna might be the problem, so I think possible leads, I might see the... I think what we'll do here is we'll start off with Klefki as my lead. He goes for the Magirna with... Oh, it's got a balloon. I think the balloon is actually pretty interesting. So what I'll do right now is, let's go for a T-Wave. We're gonna try to, like, stop this thing. He has a Brick Break because he was expecting me to go for the, things. So that's pretty interesting. So I think what I'll do here is I'll go out into my Goldango. And then we can just go for... well, he predicts something very funny. He might predict some funny stuff. So, it has Brick Break, so that's very interesting, the Air Balloon. If I trick here, if he switches out into any of these and they have the thing, I think the safe play for me to go to is just doing a Shadow Ball. We'll see what Nino goes for. He does get the... Okay, so that should put him back at normal speed. I really don't like that, so we'll go back out to Klefki. Goes to Baton Pass. Interesting. Okay, so actually this is a really good pace that we have, so I think we go for the Thunder Wave here on the Enamorous. This will slow it down. Superpower comes out. We barely live that, so I think that is very key. And then, right now, I think we go for... I think, looking at the rest of his mons... I think Klefki might actually be really key here, so I want to go into the Goldango right here. I think Goldango is a good switch. It resists the superpower, and I do believe we can outspeed him. So we'll just go for the make it rain right here. Hopefully we do land. Nino is not pulling pulling any punches. This was actually one of the matches I was very worried coming into week 2. And here we go for the Make It Rain. Ooh, and it does a nice chunk. I have no idea what this thing does, so I think I will just keep going for the Make It Rain. Luckily, we do have 2 of his Pokemon parrots, so that's going to come in crucial when we eventually close out the game here. That Magirna is still over 50% health, so that's gonna be a problem. I do believe we still KO here. No, we don't KO. Okay. But, I think we should... Yes, we still outspeed. I did spec this, so it's not speed boost, so that's awesome. So we just go for the Make It Rain, and we just, like, knock this thing out. So that is a kill for our Goldango. Goldango was actually pretty good, but we're gonna have to switch out here because Goldango's losing a lot of momentum. Luckily, Screamtail can die to a Bullet Punch. Enamorous should die to a Bullet Punch as well. Magirna will die to an Earthquake. Luckily, it is it doesn't have the item. There is the Iron Valiant. I am not sure what type of Iron Valiant this is. But I can't lose this Goldango yet, so I think what will happen is... I want to... hold on, let's do some damage calcs. Iron Valiant. Okay, Bullet Punch should KO. So I think what we do here is we sack the Klefki. He goes for the Endure. So I think that means we get a free sweep here. We set up the Sandstorm, and our Excadrill can just go in. Go balls to the walls. He has the Vacuum Wave. Ah, that's interesting. So right now, I think we go back out to the Goldengle so he can get more kills. Make It Rain. Make It Rain should KO the... Yeah, Make It Rain does 200%. So he goes for the Endure. That's not really gonna matter because I well, no. Well, he can't Vacuum Wave me. So we've seen Vacuum Wave. Yeah, he might come up with something. Reversal, I am a Ghost type, so Reversal doesn't do shit to me. Nice try, Nino, nice try. Ghost type, baby. Oh, he did a misclick. No. No, Nino. But Reversal's actually pretty interesting. Reversal would have done a lot of damage to any of my other Pokemon. But, not against this Goldangle. This Goldangle was specifically for, like, a Klefki. It was to outspeed, it was to outspeed a neutral speed, Flutter Mane. It wouldn't have outsped the Iron Valiant. It also had enough, tech in order to just stop everything else. So I think here we just pretty much continue the sweep. There's the Enamorous. Might want to go for... What would it have? Okay, so it's Life Orbs, Superpower. I think we go... Scizor, Enamorous, Contrary. Okay, yeah, I think we go... no. Well, he's not going to Superpower here. So I think what we do is we just switch out to Scizor. He goes for... Oh! He's got Mystical Fire. That's a problem. That is a huge problem. Was not expecting that. Do I outspeed with Iron Crown? You are parad. Yes, I'll outspeed with Iron Crown. And so now we can just go for the Tachyon Cutter. That should just KO the Enamorous and everything else on his team aside from the Magearna. But Magearna's not going to be living all too long since we did bring it down to almost half. I was not expecting the Mystical Fire. That is on my bad. Huh. But that was a good play by him. So I think Tachyon Cutter just cleans up right now. This Iron Crown's gonna put in work by cleaning out the last 4 Pokemon, hopefully. Screamtail dies. I think Sarina? Let's say it's that, and your Fairy type. Yeah, Tachyon Cutter should KO. What about a Magearna? Magearna, Double Dance set. We don't have all of it, but we don't know what his last move is. But I don't know if his last move can really hurt us. So I think Tachyon Cutter might just be a safe play here. He said so messy this match. Oh, Aura Sphere. Okay, luckily we are Psychic type and we take that nicely. I don't think he has any investment in the Magearna, so Iron Crown should just clean up the rest of his Pokemon. I think that Thunder Wave was very crucial on a lot of these Pokemon. Goldangle did get 1 kill, and then... Damn, that was just unfortunate. He's giving me the GGs, but we're gonna play this out as per the rules. Yeah, so I expect this thing specifically for a Mimikyu. It would definitely have killed the Mimikyu in any range whatsoever. Except if it was max HP Mimikyu. That would have really been the problem. Sadly, didn't get to see Excadrill or Metagross. Scizor just got blobbed. I was not expecting Mystical Fire. And if this is Sarina, I think it should die. even with fairy type against. Yeah, it should die with Tachyon Cutter. Yeah, so Iron Crown just gonna clean up the rest of the game. And there goes a 4-0 victory in my favor. That is actually really good news for me, and let's go check in on Discord with the rest of the gang and see what is happening. Well, actually, no, none of them are there yet, so we'll just wait a little bit, see if when either Nino or Glenn hop in. But let's just do an instant replay. Klefki was very pivotal. The Brick Break was actually really interesting on this Magirna. I guess he was expecting I'd bring Klefki just so I could do the screens and whatnot. But then Goldango was just Goldango was just a freaking threat. It could just like bop a lot of things. Klefki, and then we wanted the Klefki back out, and oh my gosh, it was just a great battle. But let's hop back in.
Sloppy as
Oh,
damn it!
What happened?
That was so sloppy. I misclicked like 2 times.
Oh god, Nino, I was not expecting that mystical fire, I tell you.
I didn't think it was gonna land and do that.
You know, I actually wonder.
Who won?
I won. Enamorous. Your Enamorous was contrary, obviously. I wonder if a -1 still would have killed you. It still would have been able to kill. I should have stayed in. Damn.
Although, since the battle is over, you want to run that back real quick just to see if I can. Okay, I just want to try. I mean, obviously, it might not work as well because the fact that you know what I brag now, but.
I mean, the scream tail was very interesting. Practice. Boy, this is the official match.
Well, not practice, but like not practice, but like you know, it's insight. I should say is probably the better word.
Well, yeah, we'll do that after we finish recording here. But
yeah, let's go.
Definitely, Nino. I was expecting 2 of the mons that I was expecting you to bring, which was well, actually 3 of them. Sorry, it was the Enamorous, the Flutter Mane, and the Iron Valiant. The Magirna with the Brick Break was very interesting.
I was expecting you to put up a screen right away. That's why I did it.
I was going to put up a screen as well when I did see that out, but I also forgot that he that he did run paralysis in a match. So it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, oddly enough,
no, that was good.
Oddly enough, my Iron Crown also runs the Brick Break, and it has the Terra Ground because it would be able to stop your Klefki if you did bring one.
I was considering it, but anyway, shall we go along with the interviews?
Yeah. So,
hooray! You don't have to do me and Janet.
So Glenn, as the spectator and commentator on your solo side, what do you think of our match that we had right now?
Ooh, the match was very fun to watch. Like, I was watching all these like switch-ins coming in, and then like some stuff happening, and then I think the Goldango like being immune to like the moves that did pop up. I'm assuming when you click the reversal, Nino, that was the misclick.
I meant to do Shadow Sneak.
Okay. I was wondering about that. I was like,
I meant to do Shadow Sneak.
I think this might have been a misclick.
Yeah, I specifically wanted to bring the I specifically wanted to bring the Goldango because it's as you could tell, it was a scarf set, so it would be able to outspeed just about everything outside from your a speed boost Flutter Mane or an Iron Valiant.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
But I brought it specifically because if you had like the close combat or Aura Sphere on your Iron Valiant, I resist that, and then like your superpower Enamorous, you wouldn't be able to get your boost. The baton set on the Magirna was actually very interesting. That I was not expecting, because most people just use Magirna as like a setup, and then they just go in for the sweep. So
yeah,
that caught me off by surprise.
Normally I did, because like I know like sometimes I would run like Magirna with like I think it has spikes.
Yeah.
But then so I don't know if you noticed, but I totally forgo hazards and everything because of what I was trying to do. Like that Goldango did get me though. But yeah, like so the Iron Valiant I had was actually set up with, so this was my idea before, so this is why that Goldango really did work, was Endure Reversal with that Pork Drive to make it faster.
Yes, that's actually...
So but I also did throw in, so what I also had on top of there was not Aura Sphere, but I had, like how you saw the Vacuum Wave and Shadow Sneak, the priority moves.
That's actually really good tech, Nino. I'm very astounded by that. If it would have worked a lot better, however, I did have
It
some
would have
stuff
worked
that.
if I didn't press the. I mean, I don't think it would have outright killed you with the freaking shadow sneak.
Well,
But-
reversal would have done a lot of damage against
Well, I'm talking
everything.
about the Gotengo, 'cause
Yeah, the
that would've-
Gotengo is obviously immune to it, but everything else would have taken neutral damage with the reversal because of their typings. You would have killed my Exodrill for sure.
That's why it was just like as I was going about, I was like, I fucked up. Oh, misclick. Well, I'm screwed already. That just completely shattered everything that I was trying to do.
Nah,
But I mean, it's a good learning experience, and I like, hey, what did I say right when we first started this? I want to take out at least 2 of your mons,
And
so
you-
I at least accomplished that.
you honestly did, Nino. I'm very proud of you. Like I said, the mystical fire was unexpected. I thought you would go for maybe like a
Hello?
play rough or something like
Hello?
that.
Right.
Hello, Kurt.
So
yeah.
what I did actually was because of how its special attack is, like how normally people run as a special attacker, right? I thought, you know what? I might as well throw it as a fucking mixed attacker because just to cover my bases a bit, and I mean it did work for one at least.
Very true. But thank you, Nino, for that great game. Unfortunate for the 2 misclicks that you said, but
Yeah, like as soon as I saw the rules, I was like, fuck, wait, it's a ghost. Shit, I screwed up. I'm doomed.
but it was a great game. Any other comments, Glenn, before we close out this video?
I thought you were gonna do me and Giant, but okay.
That's
Oh, we
another
just battled
recording.
twice.
Yeah, but Giant
Oh.
wasn't here yet. That's why. Yeah, but yeah. I was also surprised by the Iron Crown pick. Like, I kind of forgot for a moment. Like, I saw you using Tachyon Cutter, and I was like, wait, is this one?
As soon as I saw that Iron Crown, I was like, fuck, it's gonna be faster than everything. I'm already. I mean, I was doomed already from the outlook, but
Okay, so
I
here's
saw that. I was like,
here's one of the reasons why I brought Tachyon why I brought Iron Crown. One of them was because it would be able to completely shut down your Klefki should you had brought it, because it has Brick Break, and then it also has the Tachyon Cutter, and then it would get the speed boost from the booster energy. But with enough speed investment, without the speed boost, it has enough speed to outspeed a Mimikyu, so Tachyon Cutter would KO you there once I get that
because
speed
it's a double hit.
Yep. And so that's
So-
what I was expecting.
Sorry.
I was expecting the Mimikyus somewhere in
I
this
actually
match.
thought about bringing that. I wanted to bring it originally. I probably maybe should have, because that would have helped a bit better. But so, like, just before we close that stuff too, I mean, I'm pretty sure by now you figured it out, but unfortunately, I didn't get to use it how I wanted to. But I really wanted to showcase that Serena a bit.
The Serena pick was very interesting. Do you want to tell everyone, or are you going to keep that as a hidden tech for maybe the future?
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's obvious right at this point, so I don't really mind if fucking people figure it out. It was mainly for your priorities because of Queenly Majesty.
Yeah.
And I invested into a lot of. Unfortunately, you know, at that point, oh god, what fucking the kind with Iron Crown. I was like, well, this is not gonna go well because the physical defense is higher than the special, and that Tachyon Cutter, and it's a fairy. So goodbye, friend. I mean, at least it didn't
one
get
play-
destroyed for the first shot.
True. One play you could have done with the Serena is switch it in whenever you saw my Klefki. Because I do believe that Serena gets Brick Break, and plus with the Queen Majesty, you can't get Thunder Waved.
That is true. I totally fucking didn't think about that. Because so my main concern, honestly, and obviously you did bring it, you just didn't get to use it because you killed me, so you fucking destroyed me. Was that fucking Scizor. That was one of the main reasons why I set that up in the first place.
Nah, it was. I wanted to do a lot of work with Scizor, unfortunately couldn't do it because of the mystical fire. But in case the Scizor went down, there was my Metagross and
I mean, I know
Excadrill.
that its physical defense is better, but I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting the mystical fire to fucking go that thing. Like,
times four, super effective.
That
That's
is
gonna
true.
do
Though,
damage.
so were you trying to like set up like a swords dance or something first? Or, 'cause
No, I was
expecting
just, everything else
the
died to
BP
BP.
after that.
The only thing that didn't die to BP would be the Magearna. Everything else would have BP'd and I would have had a clean 5-0 sweep. Instead, you just got
Oh, that's
slapped.
why you switched it in. You switched it in, right? I think.
Yeah, cause I didn't think I would be able to kill your Enamorous with my Golden Goal, but after doing calculations, at a -1, I still freaking ult.
Oh yeah, you absolutely would have because it's a glass cannon. It really is.
But
Anyway, though, that was fun. That was a learning experience, and I knew I was gonna lose, but I mean, to be fair, I guess technically, well, no, it was kind of a sweep, but you know, it's a learning experience, and this was good though because you know we'll use this as another training arc.
Yep, and luckily you will have the next week off because you do have the bye. So hopefully you do have enough to plan for your week 4 match against Giant, our rock type
Giant.
specialist.
I have it set up already, but
Alright.
again, it's a learning experience, so maybe I might switch up some things, but we'll see. We'll go from here.
We'll see what happens then. All right, thank you, Nino. Glenn, any closing comments?
I would just like to take this time to say that at the beginning of this interview, I forgot to unmute the thing on my OBS, so I did not get a lot of the conversation.
Well, I guess we all. I guess besides Axel, everybody within this little recording had a bit of miscues and stuff. So it's fine. So we all know that Axel is going to be the final gym leader.
Possibly. We'll see what happens. But until then, we'll see you all next time. We will record the next match between Zach and Giant. Unfortunately, we didn't have the live replay on the live one, but we do have the replay, so stay tuned for that. And we'll see you later, gamers.
Bye.